Hey guys, how's it going? I'm on chess.com, and as you can plainly see, things have not been going well for me as of late, but this game, my goal is to not hang a single piece at any point. So I'm going to be slow and deliberate and cautious and see if I can manage to do that. Okay, so I think at this point, I don't want to mess up my pawn structure, and one thing that I often do in this position is uh, that's very nice, is to just push so that if takes, you can recapture and maintain the pawn center. But I don't know if I want to do that. I could also take, that makes me kind of nervous. I could also just let the tension stay there for a little while. I think I'm going to go, I really don't want to take. I'll just run with this. I know that this is giving him the opportunity to steal some space, but that's fine. Okay, so this guy is a very novice. Okay, so this is a really weird opening. I've seen stuff like this before where, especially lower rated opponents, they'll do these openings where they just sort of throw pawns at you. And, okay, so we're going to get a liquidation of pawns here in the center. I'm okay with that. And in fact, so this is going to leave my king exposed, but that's okay. Okay, we're going to get some development on both sides here. Okay, just defend the pawn like that. And I think I want to castle right away. I'm not really bothered by that. The question is just whether I want to block. I think I'm going to block with the bishop. If takes, I'll recapture with the queen because I want to deploy my knight here, actually. I think that might be kind of nice, watching this pawn here. And that's fine. That gives me an excuse to develop. So I'll do that. I can definitely think about castling at this point. And this, okay, I'll definitely do that since black did the same. Okay, at this point, yeah, that's fine with me. I think knight here is pretty good because I've got 3 pieces hitting this, and my opponent's only got 2, one of which is a queen. So the question is going to become, if he doesn't defend this, which I don't think he can, who do we take with? That's really the question. And if I'm up a pawn, okay, so I think probably knight takes. Okay, that's not going to happen in time. So let's do this. Let's take. And whatever piece I put here is not going to be kicked so easily. So that's kind of exciting. I think I'm going to put, okay. I'm going to put my knight here because now I can do pawn push. Whoa! That's just a blunder, probably. That makes this comment kind of funny. I'm gonna be reserved and not say anything. At this point, we're just gonna go into Pac-Man mode and eat some pieces. Okay. I want to continue to exchange because I'm up a heavy piece, and I could possibly even think about doing some sort of a exchange like this, but I'm not going to do that. So he's getting ready to double, and that doesn't really frighten me all that much because I don't know if I want to do that. My reservation of putting my rook here stems from the fact that I really don't want... Okay, so if rook takes, and then, okay, so I don't have to worry about that. Might as well get my other rook working, doubling, and Yeah. I think I can just push past. Oh, no, I can't. Okay, so I misplayed this a little bit. Not so good. How do I want to... Oh, I can just do this. Right? Yeah, that works. That works just fine. I just have to be very, very careful. That's all. No. Let's do this. Yeah, that's not really that frightening, right? So I'm not going to do anything about that. I'm actually just going to... Oh, I could do this. Yeah, let's do this. I want to track this pawn down as quickly as possible. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble figuring this out. In fact, this is kind of frightening. What am I doing? What am I doing? What the heck? What about this? Let's just, yeah. Let's distract this rook a little bit. So I'm threatening to take this pawn. And I will win it. This pawn's tracked down. He can't push. There's nothing. This bishop, ooh. What am I going to do with bishop there? Ah. That's a bit frightening. Oh, I can just pawn push. Okay, so I think I have all my bases covered. I apologize if you're good at chess. That was probably stressful to watch. Now I think with rook there, I think I can just take this now. That should be fine. I just have to be a little careful of back rank stuff because this is actually a good bishop because he's eyeing this flight square. I also am a little low on time, but my opponent is in big trouble. Very big trouble. Because as soon as I can get one of these rooks off the board, he's got a whole lot of nothing. And I'm very close to getting a piece on the 7th rank, so I just have to be very cautious here. Time is starting to swing in my favor, which is also good. Hopefully I achieved my goal of not hanging any pieces at any point. You know, it's kind of hard to tell in the moment. Yeah, now I thought about this, and I think I can just pawn push. I could even actually, if I really wanted to, I could probably... Oh, look at this. There's a mate threat here. Rook takes. If rook takes, I think this is mate, yes? Let's go for this. This rook cannot be recaptured. Definitely can't be captured. I wonder if my opponent can see that. Given that he lost his queen, my guess would be no. This... Ooh, he did see it. Wow! That's very surprising. Okay. Alright, I still think that liquidating is a good idea. And we'll do this. And this is also threatening some scary stuff for black. Yeah, you don't have a choice. Let's put this... Is there something faster? What about just this? Well... Yeah, let's do this. My thought is that I'm just going to shove my queen into the corner here. That should be able to deliver a swift death. Okay, so I'm threatening mate in 1. This is easily defended with just a simple pawn push, though. And if that's played, though... yeah, that works too, I guess. Okay, let's just do this then. We'll threaten the same thing, but on a different square. All of these pawn moves over here will eventually just, you know, totally weaken the king's house. This pawn's not scary at all, because I've got connected pass pawns. Okay. Alrighty. So let's do this, and then I'll just I'll just move queen here. There's definitely a faster way of ending this game, but I am not good enough to see it. So I apologize if you're sitting there screaming at your computer screens. Even people ranked as low as me can probably see. Alright, so this is definitely crumbling now. It's not a whole lot that can be done. Ooh. Okay, so I just have to be a little careful here. I can always pluck this pawn. I could always just do that. Let's just do that. I'm not gonna muck this up. And then maybe queen here, because that's threatening some... That's really not a good idea. It's a pretty weakening move. Can I... Queen here might be close to mate. Yeah, you know what? Let's just... You know, I have time. Let's calculate this. So if queen here check, the king's got to move. Back is probably bad news. And the other thing, let's go with this check. I think this is looking pretty good. The king could scoot here, but then I win the rook. Yeah, that's not good for white. And that's threatening mate in one. And I don't know that there's a good way of defending that. Pawn, nope, king can't push. I think this is over. Yeah, I think this is over. I don't think there's any way of preventing this. You could maybe sacrifice the rook. Ooh. Okay, I think I can win the rook here. But let's just go with this. King has to go here, and then this is mate. Well, king can go here too. But I think it's still mate. I think this is probably mate. Yeah, there you go. That's the ticket. I'll just give him a passive-aggressive GG. Okay, so really quickly, I just want to go back through this. That was an alright game. I mean, my opponent was pretty weak. But I just want to go through this and see if I made any big mistakes. Yeah, so this line is not... I don't usually like doing this because pawn push is pretty good. It steals a lot of space, but my opponent was doing noobish stuff. So we get this liquidation of the pawn center. And let's see if I missed anything big. So this check... I liked this, actually. Yeah. My pieces are quite harmonious here, actually. And rook here would have been kind of nasty. Would it have? You got two pieces. No, you have a pawn and a piece on it. And I have two pieces on it. So that might have been a little awkward. But I think castle and then rook move and stuff. So it would have been okay. Castle, rook over. And this is a nice home for this knight. Could have been kicked, but that's pretty weakening. Yeah, I don't see anything too glaring. Then again, what would I know? And then that was just a blunder, and then the game was over from that point on. It probably should not have taken me an additional 20-something moves to end that game, but, you know, I'm pretty happy with that. Anyway, thank you for watching that video. I'm sure it was mind-bogglingly entertaining. Stay tuned for more noobish chess. And yeah, thanks again for watching.